Oh, it's working? Thank you. All right. To anyone who may be in here and listening to this, welcome. I am back. It's been a while. That I. It's been a while since I streamed. It's been. It's been a year, Daddy. I really missed you. Hold on, let me quickly advertise this on my Twitter really quick. Going live. No, that's not the emoji pack. Bang bang. Fire emoji. Post. All right, with that, welcome to whoever may be in here. Wow, do you think a week's or not even a week, a year's absence it would have prepped me to? It's fine. It's fine. The thing is, we're here together, or we are here, and together we are. We are. Um. Yeah, it has been quite the year. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening, but the most important thing is we press on. Um. Uh. And yeah, and as you can, Jesus. All right, I need to collect my thoughts. Excuse me. Um. Right. As you can see by thumbnail and title, today I am putting myself up to a challenge with my community, my oh so humble fans. I have with me a song, not just any song, oh, but Actually, does anyone know how to close this tab right here? I'll look into that later. But a song that I have um, kept in my files for quite a while now, and I thought, what better way to finish it off or to add more than with you guys? It is a 2 minute and 40 second song, excuse me. And so far, it's only got 5 monsters. I've yet to name the song. That might change, implied by the parentheses. And the monsters on this song are Ermagurdy, Krilby, oops, that's not. Ah. Pommel. Go ahead and. And. No, not and. Voodoo. And last, but certainly not least, Weasel. It's not every day you see Dream Mythicals, but I thought that'd be a fun addition. Funnily enough, this is like the last addition I've added to this. It was originally these four before it was Weasel. I thought I capped it off here before I make, or before I actually finish it off, if that made any sense. I know I had originally had Bazinga on this list. I never got to that, and I don't know if I will. But basically, here's the game plan. First things first, since I have an actual tambourine, I might record Voodoo live. But the main focus is you guys in the chat suggest a monster that I add to this song. I'm thinking a limit of 12 to 15, maybe a little above, but in general, that's the range I'm going for. Would any of you guys like a demo of the song? Let me just go open chat. No, it's not a fan-made Clubbox act. It's just a simple island. Or so to say. Just a song. Actually, I should probably poll that, shouldn't I? Welcome to the 4 people in the chat. Hope you enjoy. How do I host a poll? Oh, do I actually have to manually go here? Why not? Alright. Start a poll. Do I present the song? Alright. And while I wait on that, what are some other... Well, I guess I can just start off by saying, how are you guys doing? It really has been a while, and since I'm now in... Hold on. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying, it's been a year. Thankfully, I am now on summer break with no summer school. That was quite the ride I had to do. But with a ton of this free time on my hands, we are here. See how the poll is. All right, and it is a classified yes. All right, without further ado, I present this song. You guys could also suggest names. I'm open to anything. This is like the main gimmick of this stream anyway. I just really hope my computer doesn't implode while I'm doing this. Alright. Without further ado, I present. And let me go ahead and mute for the better experience. And that is the song structure as of now. What do you guys think? Let me go ahead and quickly add kind of like a wait list, a waiting room right here. Yeah, 5 monsters in this structure. Now, one can obviously note the lack of vocals. Or would you really consider Weasel a vocal? I mean, I did record this little section right here. It's like that very hot debate that goes around the community on what monster categories is what. By the way, how's the audio bouncing between me and FL Studio here? Super duper good. I really liked it. Thank you. Yeah, this is a song. I might think of monsters on the way, but the thing, and I really emphasize this as much. This is all on you guys. This song right here is dependent on you. You see me pointing at you in the thumbnail? That's me to you. I have my hand on your shoulder. We're in this together.
Because, like,
Hold on, wait.
we're like brothers, only closer.
Actually, I didn't even look into this. Does anyone know how to open the chat in OBS? Maybe that's what the sign in is for. Right there. Who knows? All I know is that I'm not that far in the streamer game. Excuse me. So, what are we thinking? Or should I just go forth with the Bazinga? Actually, I forgot to mention this in the game plans, but I always thought of adding a new verse just to like differentiate a little bit. But I think the song is at a good range or length. The length is fine. Yeah, I don't want to overstep boundaries. Personally, I think a 2 minute and 40-second song is like a perfect range. Because 3 minutes is like slightly overstepping it, but if it varies, then it should be fine. And then 4 minutes, you get the continent, and then this is Quibble fan territory. But yeah, go ahead and suggest some monsters to add, vocal, percussion, instrumental, and we can get this show on the road. What vocals have I got personally? Hmm. Or maybe what? Maybe if I'll just go online, spin a wheel of select monsters. Wait, no, this is a you thing. That's right. I'm pointing at you. If I had shown my face, I'd turn on the face cam. Just so I have to. I have my pointer pointing at you, touching the lens a little bit, tapping the screen. Darla from Finding Nemo. That's her name, right? I think yeah. Actually, on the topic of a Clubbox act, I thought about making one. It may not happen. Who knows? Shrug emoji. But that's definitely in the cranium, in the dome. It's up there. All right. Well, I'm gonna prep myself a spin the wheel really quick. Wheel of. Oh, am I still muted? No. Okay. com. Do take this as an opportunity to suggest any kind of monster. Although I will be frank, I do have a no-no list. The big offender of them all, Sporo. Now, let me be clear. I don't hate Sporo. I have nothing against it. However, it's one of those monsters that I struggle to recreate perfectly. Please add T Purina. Ooh. I should also well, maybe not on the no list, but maybe like Thin Ice. Thin Ice might be lyrical monsters only because I have to like manually like conceive a string of like sentences and have it flow with the song. But that's not to say I won't deny them. It's just like on spot like type of thing. Actually, I should probably like put that on there too. Let's see. Thin. Or should that be its own? Yeah, let me open another. What do I name this? Here, I'll think of a name later. All right, I'll call this category Thin Ice, and I call this No No. I guess most of the no nos would be like female vocalists because I need to like actually contact people and knowing availability. That's gonna be rough. Except for Wisp, I can do a decent Wisp. Have you guys heard my Shadow Island? I didn't mean to plug, but yeah, I could probably Wisp. Maybe Tweedle. I've done Tweedle before, but I don't know if it still holds up. So yeah, with that said, I'll put Wisp on Thin Ice. Maybe Whale. Whale is kind of on there, but yeah. All right, whatever. Beetle. Do. Think. Palm. Um. Yeah. Keep going with monsters. You know what? Just drop any monsters you can think of on the spot. Limit. That's what I was thinking. Or is that the word? Probably not. Yep, that was me, alright. I don't know if I have it saved, but I do know that Wisp was me. I didn't have time to like get my sibling to voice it. Short notice kind of thing. And it's surprisingly easy too. If you have like a high range. Kind of that, and then you gotta like pitch it up so that the forman's like up there. Do I even have it? Hold on, wait. Let me check my files actually. Wisp. I forgot how many, or yeah, how many steps I pitched it up, but I do know that that was me. Hi, Tim. Welcome to the stream. Shadow Island beta. Oh, it was in beta. Oh, so I did plan on changing it. Huh, what do you know? Is this... Nope, that's the entire song. That's not Wisp by itself. The Burb show of... Hello, people. I am the man behind the band. I don't know what that means, but welcome. What was I on? Oh, yeah, the no-no list. Actually, speaking of no-nos, have any of you guys seen the what's the song? I presented it a while ago. I'd be okay with presenting it again, though I'm not sure about everyone else. What was I? Oh yeah. Have any of you guys got Oh, you got here. Yeah, I can definitely briefly summarize. It's only like two verses, maybe a third. Who knows? Here, let me go ahead and switch over scene two. And yeah, do let me know if the audio balance between me and the song is good. So let me just. And yeah, that's the two verses. Brief summary. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, I had a feeling. Probably because of Weasel. I knew it was a bad idea to have you. How about adding Mammoth? Yeah. You know what? Not bad. Wasn't? Oh yeah. I don't know if I got back to that. Have you guys got recommended the video of the Simpsons no-no sheets? I thought it was interesting, but I have seen like a lot of people got recommended it. Who's back on the offenders list? Sporo. Once again, no shade to Sporo. It's just hard to recreate it. Trust me, I've tried to at least do a decent cover of Mythical Island. I could never finish Sporo. Ooh, Theramine is actually not bad. Actually, speaking of Theramine, I did do like a small demo of like the quote difference between Theramine and Scallyrags. I don't have it saved, but I could try to show it off. Although I did throw a bit more monsters onto that than intended. For 4 years. Quick, name me other female. Well, actually, I guess I'll throw these on a thin ice. Just once again, I just need to contact female voice actresses. And once again, knowing availability, it's going to be quite the hassle. Yeah, you're on there. Maybe Harriet. See, the thing with Harriet is that I could do it, but it's got like such a distinct voice to where it's like semi hard to recreate. Like the concept of sounding like an old person is simple, but actually sounding like Harriet can't do it. Or could do it. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else? Ugh. Wait a minute. Who else is on? Should Kena be there? Perhaps. I'll see what I can work with. I'll really see what I can do. Right. Who else is? I'm trying to go through like classes. Actually, I'll go and preference this. Spore may be hard to recreate, but this also goes for like I don't know, Stog, Gast, those two. It's what's again. It comes. It's like Harrynet where it's like distinct, but like you can pretty much do anything with them. Kind of like Anglo, so it really doesn't matter. It feels like it made some wins there. Maybe Outlast. Outlast would work. Actually, speaking of paranormals, this first right here, I highly intended to be minor, or should I say Gertie. So yeah, I won't shy away from major and minor forms. It's just a matter of um their potential, I guess, or maybe mimic. Yeah, 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 mimic. Little birdie told me. You know what? Yeah, I did mention. You know what? Yeah, let me. Jeez, excuse me. I guess I could just close to spin the wheel then. Nah, no, I'll keep it open just in case. Actually, let me put that. Oh, not Kanye. Or Con. That's not Kanye. That's not how you spell Kanye. This is Kanye. Excuse me. I'm gonna loosely hold on to this question mark. Is the screen frozen? Hold on. Uh. Ooh, yeah, that is some bad latency. So much for smooth sailing. All right, I got Crunchy and I got to spin the wheel. I don't know how else I could make this run smoothly. Um. All right, hold on. Let me conjure all. Let me fire all the neurons that are currently in my brain. And as I think on how to fix this, the lag, or should I just look it up midstream? You know what? Why not? Actually, yeah. Let me put that on thin ice. Lyrical monsters with a Q, apparently. Parentheses. Talker. Steward. Persona. Magpie. Charcoal. Sugavox. Yeah. Oh, these are mad stretches. Who else? Oh yeah. T. Um. Actually, I still need to add monsters to the wheel. I forgot what classes I'm missing. All I know is that I got a good hunk of them. Oh, I'm missing paranormals. That's for sure. Well, it's not that good. Finished anyway. Actually, isn't there a paranormal coming up this month? Pretty sure, right? Yeah. I'm hearing a lot about Doma in a Discord server that I'm in. I don't think T Piranha would fit in this, but I feel like Kane or Mimic would. Fair enough. I mean, really, again, this is like I'm open to anything. Let's see. Harry on. Jesus, I can never spell Harry in it right. Anyway, but to the people that got the full experience, was the audio okay? Because I can care less about the visuals if it means that the sound is good. This Wednesday, really? I'll be damned. Shimmer. Did I spell Arcarina right? Looks like it. Uh, Scallyrags. Dactyl. Two of those. Oops. Germ. Eluced. And Glymph. Okay, that's it for paranormals. What other classes are there? This list I have, it has naturals, fires, magicals, both pure. Well, actually, no, that's just magicals in general. Never mind. Paranormals, ethereals, seasonals, and mythicals. Okay, yeah. Is this any better? Sorry, I just really hate having to stick the microphone up close. It's at a negative 4.4 decibels. Would have thought that, but I'll figure it out. Or maybe it's just the yeah. Alright. Bring up the main. There. Is that any better? Right. What other classes are there? I know there's more. Woblins. Ooh, but that means. Wait, if I'm gonna add supernaturals, then that means I'm gonna have to include other Wobox variants. You know what? No. I'm gonna make a movement. No, Wobai. You're going on the no-no. Actually, maybe except for Rare Wobox. That one's cool. That one gets a pass. Thin Ice. Alright. No, I think just Epic. Just Epic Wobox is just on the no-no. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. But yeah, is the volume fine from the song? Or was I? Oh yeah. Brumb. What was the fifth what first wave Woblin? Ow! You didn't hear that. Screw it. I'm gonna go Ghost Timpa Shorts tab. I'm gonna see all the Woblins. No particular order. I don't know. Okay, maybe the only particular order one would be first wave one. What was in wave one of Woblins again? I got Brump, Zinth, Thwack, Dwumroll, Poke! Poke! Oh, I forgot about Poke. Alright, now we finish off the Woblins. week. I remember no particular order. Actually, I guess another thin ice would. No, no, never mind, never mind. I was gonna say monsters that use like loop samples, but it's like overstepping boundaries, or that's like a completely other problem. Imaginary one at that. Okay. Oui. Fleech. Actually, I was looking over here. Hey, listen. I could um. That's my reasoning, dude. I remember doing the How fast can you name or name all monsters? That website, I forgot what it was. Anyway, I remember doing that. And one of the Wublins that I somehow forgotten, which is pretty reasonable, was Zucker. I had completely brain farted on Zucker. Wait, Zucker with two R's? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Oh, that does it for the Wublins? I guess it does. Yeah, Scallyrex could work. Not good. Can. It can work. That means I need to. No, I don't. Oh my. I was gonna say I'll probably need to like differentiate between major and minor, but there's barely a difference in terms of Scallyrags. Actually, that goes for Golem too, wouldn't it? Oh wait, yeah. Speaking of the wheel, Hornacle, Furnos. Oaks, Blasoom. Actually, is Blasoom spelt with two S's? I don't think so, right? Uh, Sync. No, Galymph is in a Celestial. That's a yeah, I think of Galfana. They shared like this first three letters. Anyway. Actually, yeah, this is a question everyone can agree on. How come Ludwig wasn't the October Celestial? Yeah, Tort's whole thing is like it's a turtle. It's bound to live long. Where am I getting at? Actually, I feel like some of the Celestials could be like rearranged in terms of month. I'm forgetting the primordials here. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. Here, let me go and share my screen. There we go. Here we are. The Wheel of Names.
Good question. I'm glad Ludwig is September.
How come? Explain. Oh man, Crystal Islet. What do you guys think about that? Am I missing anything? No, this looks like all the monsters so far. I'm probably missing something. Here, wait, look at that. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, that's a better question. Or not question, but topic. The only turtle related monster is the worst. Okay, maybe that's. I think worst is an overstatement, but it definitely sucks. Well, what more can you do with the earth element that doesn't allude to the phrase down to earth? Or earthquake? Along the lines of that. Let me take a look at islands here. I probably actually should I throw Titan Souls into the no-nos? I'll definitely put them like thin ice. Alright, well, it's all on the wheel. Actually, I'll close my eyes. Ooh, I wonder what it could be. Oh, not bad. Though. Ooh. No, I'm not too upset with this. Alright, well, that does it for the wheel. Back to the song. Rock and roll? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Excuse me. There's like a lot of earth phrases that are just pretty much just like in terms of music just bass. Or like the low end right here. And a big boom. How to reduce lag OBS.
This is how you can fix OBS issues like stuttering and drop frames.
I think that's more of a me than it is OBS.
First thing you need to do is go to the OBS icon, right click it, go to properties, and then compatibility, and make.
Oh, wait, what? I gotta actually. Okay, right click. Properties. And what?
Make sure that run this program as an administrator is checked. Once you've done that, you can go to the OBS
Well, I already have it open. Do I have to like come back and
settings and under advanced, choose the process priority
Here, I'll actually do this instead.
above normal or even.
Here, let's try above normal. I just wanted to close the. No, it didn't. Okay. Scene. Alright, can any of you guys see my mouse or cursor move freely? Actually, I need to see this myself. All right, and we have fixed the freeze frames. Let's give a round of applause. And we're back. All right, how many monsters are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 6, 7, 8, and a potential 9th. I can definitely do some back. Actually, let's go and do these vocals. Where would I want Mammoth? Well, first things first, I'm gonna definitely need to open keys for a good reference. Actually, that's something. I don't have a base. So I think it's safe to say, actually, not safe to say, but there is like a, let's see. What am I trying to say here? There are base monsters and there's the castle. And those monsters being Snizer and Anglo. Actually, let's spin the wheel on that. You know what? Let me go and prep that. We're gonna fight to the death. Actually, that's a question I thought about. Even though the monsters are considered vegan, excuse me. If that was stripped away and the rules of nature applied to there, who would be on top of the food chain? Actually, that had um oh my god. I can't keep doing this. My brain is nothing but an excerpt. It's just going up there. Bro, I had like a complete brain blast to back in like early MSM talk. Would any of you guys know about MSM chefs? And I'm talking about Chef Crunchy, Chef or Scupsy. This one dude that looks like Peter. The gray guy with the circle head. People were crazed about for a while. Glow. Snazer. Actually, speaking of base monsters, what else are... Oh, there's Thwok. Of course there is. Okay, well, let me put that under. What else is base? The monsters are vegan is bullshit, considering that the Thumpies eat. That is well. What kind of excuse can I make for that? Well, I mean, Thumpies are from a different universe, so it's definitely different there than it is here, or there than that. But the butterflies are notably on their stump. Yeah, you can make arguments for both sides actually. And there's a turkey option in the bakery. And bread would be on top of the food chain. Interesting. I would imagine like some sort of top predator maybe. Who's got the sharpest fangs in the game? There was. I know there was like some nod to that about in the T Purina bio. Actually, Gob is on there too. What other monsters are base? Because you know I'm all about that base, no trouble. I'm all about that base, no trouble. That song's a bop. I like that song. Am I gonna get copyrighted? Probably. What? No, wait, no, man. It's a completely different thing. scene. Bam. I thought of about 5 base adjacent things. Are we good with what we have, or should I? Is there any more to throw on here? Actually, that should give me the opportunity to think, wouldn't it? Hmm. No, no, I think this is good where we are. Spin it. All right, that was arguably the safest choice that they could have done. I probably wouldn't do that for Bellafish, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I will say that Bellafish is definitely underutilized in Crystal Islet. But yeah, Crystal Islet. That's a song. um. Yeah, there's been a hot topic about. Oh yeah, I do want to preference that Krillby right here in the opening. It might be a placeholder just so I can hash out that this is like a subtle opening before it actually jump cuts to the song. More on that later. All right, let's see let's see what. See, I told you. Stuttering's me. Anyway, let's see with what we're working with. Sally collects she's. I can't even do tongue twisters slowly. Peter Piper picked a. How does that one go actually? Actually, isn't there like a actual title for that than just tongue twisters? Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Twisters. No, not twosters. I'm not reading all that. Oh, I'm not gonna risk saying that one.
Let's read out my Sonic fan fiction. I'll pick out something family friendly. Oh, definitely not that. Oh, definitely not that one. Here we go.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Almost had that one. Sally sells shells by the seashore. Good enough. Right. Almost had it. Dang it. Good enough. Oh. Wait, hold on. Hmm. Let's make this flow with Irma a little bit here. Is that a possible jump? Wait, let's see. Let's not risk it. I don't know about this one right here. Bum-ba-dum. I think this is good where we are. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and increase that to a good regional 50. And now we are truly on the run. I can't do this with the headphone on. Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, let me get a recording. Alright, and we're back. Ugh. Anyway, we have gotten ourselves a mammon. Oh yeah, this is also gonna be like a great review on how I manage around here. Let's take look at the notes. So yeah, we got a simple melody rhythm here. Melody rhythm. You don't hear that every day.
Bottom, 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 bum.
Beautiful. Actually, hasn't Raw Zebra posted a tutorial on how to do Mammoth? Excuse me. On the topic of that, Mammoth, you would think it'd be like a difficult voice to do, only because it's like very low in the bass region. But all you really need to do is do a simple bum bum. Throw a little pitch shifter, bring that down an octave without changing the format, and you're just done.
Bottom, bottom, bottom.
That right there is a solidified Mammoth.
This is how Raw does Mammoth too.
But I'm gonna play a different game here. I remember a YouTuber, Zip It Gene, who was pretty known for making videos on MSM VSTs and whatnot. Made the whole chart too. Or was that them? Either way, they did a video where it was also a how to do this monster. Matt was one of them, and I know they had some sort of like pitch shifter or format thing going on. I might try to do that, but then again, I also have other workaways around workaways? Yeah. Workarounds it. Workarounds. One of the things that stuck with me was the fact that the format really, like, the format is like that one meme of the dude where it's like a toothpick really changes everything. I gotta find it, bro. Challenges. Oh wait, how can I even show this off? Can't I just look it up? Yeah, hold on, let me do that real quick. Well, I guess that does it for the wheel of names, doesn't it? File name, monsters, save. I'd like to save it to my computer, please. No? Uh-oh. I guess the simple idea doesn't construe with it. Nope, okay, hold on. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm doing so much for a small little bit. This is... this is absurd. Uh-oh. Okay, that should mean it's ready to save. Uh-oh, is this gonna screw with my... Oh, it's screwing with my... I'd much appreciate if you pulled up my files tab instead of freezing here. Yeah, this is what I was on about. Alright, well, safe to say that the Windows tab is done for. Yeah, as you can listen here, if you would. Yeah, it's taking quite the while to save for a spin the wheel file, might add. I'll get to it when I can. Main priority. But yeah. What was I? Oh yeah. Two-click changes everything. Can you go away? Uh-oh. Microsoft Edge is not responding. You guys aren't seeing that. That was all in your head. Oh yeah. I don't know if I could. Yeah, yes I can. I can change the format here. That is not changing the format.
Bum. Bottom.
Right? That's regular pitch. Shift that down.
Bum. Bottom.
And that's semi-close. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it there.
Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
But the thing is, am I gonna do that? Probably not. Yeah, I just thought I'd present that. Just in case if that was to discussion. Actually, I want to save myself some time here. Are you willing to save? Yes, yes you are.
Mwah.
Mwah. Man, just give you a little kiss there.
Mwah.
Hey, I can also. That's also another technique. If you want for a brash mammoth, like cave, for example.
Bum.
Or unless that's already what's going on here.
Bum.
Or here. One of the layers does it. I don't know. I don't know how he has done it, but I know he has done it.
Bum. Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
Oh yeah, that's him. All right. And just to add a little bit more seasoning, take this, clone it, down an octave.
Bum. Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
So I don't know if you can. I don't know if I can hear it that well, actually.
Bum. Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
No, that'll definitely screw with the audio.
Bum.
That's right. I'm a limiting man. I hear there's only 4 people in the stream. It is what it is, unfortunately. I advertised as much as I could. But, hey, I'll still take what I can get. If there's 4 people, interesting. Now it's 5. Hey. I'll take what I can get. That's all I'll say.
Bum. Bottom. 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 Bum. Bottom. Bottom. Bottom.
Alright. I want to reduce the lag as much as I can, so let me go ahead and take all of these, consolidate it, and we're off. I just unplugged my headphone. I'll definitely give Mammoth a second track. Ungroup.
Bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, 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 bum. Bottom, 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 bum. Bottom, bottom.
Actually, should I make Mammoth a little bit more rhythmically? Maybe so I don't have to plaster this like 6 more times. Let's try that out. Oh, forgot I had you muted. Ooh, wait, let's play around here. Yeah, how's about them apples? Wait, let's go and review it. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. I did say I wanted the third track. The third one, this verse. Ooh, should I inspect? Ooh, wait. Let's take a little from Cave Island, shall we? Come on. I'm right here. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well pull up Ermagrudy here. What notes do you play? That. Down there. here. Yeah, okay. Da da dum dum dum. Is there a name there? If I did, that would have been a. Is that diminished? No, diminished is something else. Oh, that's a G. Excuse me. What am I going for here? Okay, so I think pretty sure the clear intent is. Pitch selected clips once we don't. What? Anyway. The question is, does it fit over here? Okay, it clearly changes. So no repeats. At least this will give me like an opportunity to like variation here. Oh yeah, we are. That is it right there. Alright, with that, 2 new Mammoth tracks are on the board. Round of applause, everyone. Oh, that means I have to do the whole process. Ah, it's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta do it. Never mind, it's working fine. I shouldn't have to ask, but should I keep the mic on while I'm recording? Maybe you guys can actually hear what I'm doing. Here, I'll mute it for now, so I can actually focus. But that's in just like future reference if you guys are okay with that. Alright, here we go.
bum.
Okay, I'm gonna preference this. I'll be right back. Pardon that. Just remember how to do something. Alright, we're back, and I'm singing again. And that is it for those layers. Like onions. When is National Onion Day again? I know they made Rare Squat do that. It's gonna cost a lot of money. Ooh. Oh, still muted. Oh.
Bum. Bum. Bottom bottom bum bottom ba bum.
Uh-oh. There's a clear defining... Wait, hold on.
Bum. bottom, 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 bum, bottom, bum, bum.
That's not glaring, is it? I'm sure no one will notice. Shh. Let's keep this between you and I.
Bottom,
It's probably the second layer. Wait, Bengal? First layer.
bottom, bottom, bum, 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 ba da bum. Bum, bum, ba da bum, 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 ba da bum. Bum, bum, ba bum.
It was the third.
Bum, bum, ba bum.
Alright, well. Back to the recording booth. Okay, we should be back now. Take all the time you need. Thank you.
Bum, bum, ba da bum.
Don't tell me that's a bum.
Dum.
That's like a dumb.
Da.
Yeah, that's fine. I think.
Da.
It's fine. I will work with what I have. I'm not gonna
Da.
dip again. So, dipsters, am I right? They're a pretty hot topic in the community. Oh, my ear's itching. Oh, and 5 minutes are up. Alright. Gonna dip yet again. Alright, back. I also glanced over at chat. I'm seeing a suggestion for a guitar. You know what? A guitar would actually work here. The only question is which monster, though. There's Arakulele, Sugatar, which you could probably just battle between both of those. You know what? I like Arakulele better. Oh, how many monsters is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know what? If this song is. You know what? Screw it. This is a renovated Dawn of Fire Island. That's right. No limits. Actually, there probably would be. 25? 20. No, that's. What? You know what? Yeah, sure, guitar. Never mind. I mean, if it's a guitar, it's a guitar. I'm reminded of Jake the Drake's spin the wheel challenge. Man, that was such a trend in that in the community for that.
Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum. Bum bum ba bum bum ba ba da ba da da bum bum.
Uh oh. This little outlier there. Got him.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum.
I think my voice is a little too soft there to be the more abrasive mammoth. I'm sure no one will notice. Sweep that under the rug, and once again, between you and I and you. Oh, that'll probably. Just think it. Quality over quantity? No, that's a different thing. Listen, if it's mammoth, it's mammoth. Where are you? If you're a mammoth,
Bum ba-dum.
did it pretty then. Ugh! What point am I getting at? Then it's not really quality over quantity now, is it then? Forget it.
Bum ba-dum 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 ba ba ba-dum ba.
No, that's a flat. Come on.
Ba-dum ba-dum ba ba-da-da.
You're a natural.
Ba-dum bum.
Last but not least. Actually, I'm surprised I did like 2 soft layers and then.
Bum
Oh, did I even?
ba-dum.
Oh, I forgot to crank this down an octave. Wow.
Ba-dum.
Much better. How does it sound?
Bum ba-dum ba-dum.
Oh, yep, that's mammoth, alright. Never mind. Man, I was on a whole spiel for nothing. But you know what? At least I cared.
Ba-dum.
That's the only takeaway from that. Is that I care. Probably doesn't sound like I do, but that's fine.
Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da.
Alright, and that second track.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da-da. Bum.
And now I got this behemoth. And not behemoth. Can I just say a talk box is like insanely difficult to recreate in the FL Studio? I know that somewhere in the vast wastelands of YouTube there's this vocoder VST, the FLP, there's a FLP of the Living Tombstone FNAF 1 voice. of people go to that for Bumibith, which works. It works definitely, but I guess it's just without its charm. I'm definitely thinking like some sort of filler, but I think Snizer and Bazinga maybe? Sugatar? These two should at least like have a nice fill-in. Ooh, what am actually, I'm thinking of like a nice groove to the song as well. Maybe on the lines of Ziggurat. Definitely. Because I know Pummel and Voodoo aren't going to be the backbone of everything. Yeah, this is a decent list. I will preface this now. Any of you guys know an actress that can do Kana? Do let me know. I could most likely try Fiddlemental, but last time I requested something, I haven't gotten anything back. But it's not entirely her fault, because you know, everyone has lives. We all have something to do, more than others. So I'm just gonna say that now. Or what? Maybe I'll just do it myself. No, I can't. I couldn't. No, I can't imagine doing myself a Kana. I think I tried doing that once, and couldn't look back on it. What was that for? It was like some sort of. Oh yeah, I was planning on making a cool dromedary island. I think I voiced Kana myself there. I don't know if I even have it saved anymore. It's probably gone. Lost media. Initialize bagpipe if it. Definitely. But I think Irma Gertie does the drone idea well. So maybe not. Though that doesn't say I can do crazy stuff with the bagpipe. I could probably like clear up some space right here, throw Platy there. You know what? Yeah, absolutely. Seal of approval from me. Seal of approval from me. Ugh. Uh-oh. Nah, that's whatever.
Rum ba-dum 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 ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-da. Ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-da. Ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-da. Ba-da. Rum ba-dum ba-da. Rum ba-dum ba-da. Rum ba-dum ba-da. Ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-da. Ba-da.
How's everyone doing? I don't, I don't want to sit here and just idly pitch these. Nice conversation starter. Could be nice. Have any of you guys seen the Summer Game Fest awards? That Cuphead guy sure is crazy, huh?
Rum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba da da rum ba dum ba da da.
Actually, I'll say this now. I saw this with excuse me. I saw this with Plunky, and we both definitely agree that the only cool thing was Cuphead. Just the Cuphead news was the only best thing that to come out of that stream. And there was a topic going around on Twitter about a rumored new Sonic model that was supposedly that was supposed to show up in the awards or the Game Fest. I never did, and now I'm just eating fire bushes. That is not a flat. Yeah, they were talking about Sonic in the Game Fest Awards, but it wasn't a new model. Just only more DLC for the Crossworlds. Is that the note? Yep. I'm forgetting to drag these down an octave. I am so sorry. Except for that one. Oh, is it? Okay. And add fan hole? Alright. Ooh, fan hole. Fan hole. That's a tricky one. No, wait. What am I saying? I made a what if fan hole was on Cold Island that I never uploaded? Probably. That's definitely a probability. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm seeing like new faces and I'm not welcoming them. What is wrong with me? You are definitely gonna need. Oh, nope, not that. Oh boy, the auto. You know, it's not. This is not as bad as Damn it! What variant are you? Punk Fangler and Blitherfish. Or how, like, any of the variants in a Clawbox act that changes the pitch of a sound. That's bad. Like, take it as this. Some of the Clawbox variants are good, some of them aren't. Cause like your general structure could be like as simple as yeah. And then there's a costume or a variant that changes the sound. It's like yeah. Completely different. Oh boy, I did not get this part done. That does not sound like me. How did I try going for the aggressive voice and it's anything but? Surely if I drag this down an octave, it'll sound. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I didn't mean to open time. Who's hitting the A natural? Is it you? It was. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't here the only.
ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da.
Man, this sounds like a mix of both my cave cover and this song I made. Sinister Island. Remember me? We did the collab right when we canceled way back. Yeah. Galactic Island. That existed. I think about that a lot. Of course I wouldn't forget you, Sunday. Don't you worry. I would remember some clearly that stutter. Jesus. This stutter proves otherwise. No, I do remember some people I would do stuff with. Some, not others.
Rum ba-dum 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 ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da.
Okay, this sounds like Mammoth. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't want to re-record it though. I might. I'll think about it.
Bum ba-dum 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 ba. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-da-da-da bum.
It's not too far off.
Rum ba-dum 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 ba-da-da, rum ba-dum ba-da-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum 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 ba-da-da, rum ba-dum ba-da-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da, rum ba-dum ba-da.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alright, well, just like the first track, you are to be consolidated. Oh, I forgot where I even put them. I'll figure it out. There. You two. Here. Separate these so I don't have to slice. Well, that doesn't seem like the worst option imaginable. What else is going on lately? Oh yeah, that was also another thing they announced in the Game Fest. Among Us. How can I be homophobic if my bitch is gay? Sorry, I had to do that. Yeah, that came out recently, or more. Yeah, no, that came out recently. Among Us show. I haven't seen it. I heard a lot of good stuff about it though. So I probably not would check it out. I promised to do that with Gameoverse. I never got to it. Oh well, shrug emoji.
Bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, 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 bum, 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 bottom, bottom, bottom,
Ooh, wait. Let me open this up. Yeah. I think it's just because of how young I sound. You know what? Nothing wrong with being a late bloomer. Actually, probably a lot. No. Well, I guess voice is just the main concern. Switch it up. Or what do you want to... Let me mute Weasel really quick. Where are you? Alright, with that, Mammoth has been completed. Welcome to the squad. I hope you welcome to the club. Teach the quartet. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to quote Soul there. I got a lot. Ooh, wait, let me get to... I was thinking of something earlier. Oh, that's what it was, Platy. Because there's no good sound fonts to exist, bagpipes, I'm gonna have to steal from the VST here. I forgot where I got the sound font. I think it was like Bubbly Blaired or something. Come on. Or do I want to get to Platy already? That is jarring. Loud. Wait, I know how to do this. This thing is sharp. Oh. You guys get the idea. Let's see what else we got on the waiting list. I could try doing Snizer already so the song doesn't feel so empty. Actually, I was thinking Lobe or not Lobe. You can close now. Close. Ooh, l. I should probably consolidate Weasel while I have the chance. Attack, cheese. Oh wait, if I'm gonna do the minor variant, I need to open these two. I'll figure something out. Come on. Ah. Ooh, but wait, here's the thing. No, never mind. Alright.
Bottom, bottom.
Was that Porky Pig or Peppa Pig? I'm neither, but I do I appreciate it. Originally, I was gonna do a recast for Winter Tiger. I don't know about that. I wouldn't be so sure about that song. Actually, you do you. Ooh, I think it really bounced right here.
Bottom, bottom.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay. Who am I to stop you? Shorter. Wait, how does it go? Is that up there? Is that more Alice's range? I would have thought it was more bassy. Although... Oh, you can barely hear it. You can barely hear it. Now you can really hear it. Me when I lose my mind and turn into a monster. Can I just say I really love it when he does that? I really love when T-Perennia does that. Actually, I'll go as far as to say Waveform is so far... Well, I wouldn't say the best, but it's definitely up there. Is it the best? Nah. It's cool. I wouldn't say best. No, is there really a best club act? Sure, club act. I could sure as hell say that Pomley is not up there. That is for, you know what, controversial opinion. I don't like Pomley. Family band. Well, it's not entirely bad. It's just I don't groove with it as much as Blitherfish or Waveform. And I've been listening to Waveform a lot lately. I'm excited for the brand new act because they're doing polls for the... Well, true, but here's the thing with polls. They can be undivided and argumental. Like, it was the thing with the colossal names back in the day. where it was just nothing but the top option winning until it came to Earth Island / Solum. Is there a that is I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little too harsh for my liking. I'll get rid of the lower layer then.
Bottom, 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 bottom.
Oh, wait, I'm hearing the beer natural there.
Bottom,
Yeah, you can barely hear it. I might switch it out. Not switch. I'll switch out sounds. I guess I'll just use this for a demo. Wait, let it do it with me for a little bit. Cut this out. What do you think carries the island? Oh, Irma Gurdy for sure. Like this song, it couldn't be what it. Excuse me, there's something in my throat. Excuse me, heavens. I don't think the song could have been what it was without Irma Gurdy. In fact, I started with Irma Gurdy. Yeah, that's just the song right there. So 100% sure my vote goes to Irma Gurdy. I'll come back to Owlask. I'm hearing the... It's lagging a bit. Do I consolidate Krillby? Probably. Not. Probably. I think Weasel might be like a big issue here. Or maybe not Voodoo. Who else is on the list? Actually, if I'm gonna include Mimic, I need it to well mimic. I need it to well mimic. I forgot to put accents there. If I'm going to include Mimic, I need to do what it does best. Mimic. But the thing is, with the list of monsters here, what can it mimic? Actually, I've seen some discussions on like if Mimic can like mimic instrumentals, which sounds like a cool idea, but the only question is how. Here, actually, let's put this in for. Calm down. Let's put this. Let's conceptualize this. All right, let me take a. boom, 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 boom. Wait. Dun, 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 dun. Would that be a mimic mimicking instruments, or would it just be copy and paste? Wait. I'm sure. I mean, if anyone would know, I'm pretty sure it'd be the sound design. Mimic should mimic you. Oh, trust me, that has happened. I'll say that much. But no, seriously, I'll, I'll just be there in the monster world. Oh, cool, mimic. Oh, wait, no. Look, it's a mocking. Actually, will there be any? What would? Is mimic the considerably mockingbird? I guess you could just point out and be like, "Oh, cool, look, a mimic." Oh, cool, look, a mimic. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Yeah, that'll get annoying quick, wouldn't it? let's see. Cringy. Actually, I wanted to. Yeah, let me go and present that. File, save. Oh, I might have to go in like 10 minutes or so. I can come back to this. This isn't the end. It's the end of the world as we know it. How to put a spin on that so I don't get copyrighted. Actually, can I just get copyrighted for just singing a song? Probably not. Oh, doesn't look like FL wants to open again. That's fine. I could just take it to what are you called? Desktop. Yeah, earlier imposter. Like Among Us. How can I be homophobic if my bitch is gay? That's like one of the most top 10. That's like top 10 songs of all time. It's just a Among Us leitmotif, and then bam. All right, another thing has been opened, and it may look like I didn't save it. No, I saved it. Nuh-uh. You're not telling me that. I saved it. Wait a minute. I just had the biggest brain blast idea. I said I made this demonstration of Theramine and Scallyrags, the difference between them, as like a small snippet. However, I did make it in the key of this song, and I'm thinking, what if I can incorporate this into here? The only problem is that it's at a different speed, and I don't know if I want to include like a slowdown, because that's gonna get like a little screwy. But with my intelligence, I could make it work. Probably. Hands are up in the air, shrugging. Or halfway in the air, shrugging. Is that the wheelchair emoji? Thank you. I can't move it anymore. Okay, I don't plan on like. If it's a lull, that'd be fantastic. I'm gonna have to close everything else and just show off the vocals. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm trying to do, Izzy. That's all I'm trying to do. Yes, that is Fooled Bond for you in the chat. Welcome. It's taking its sweet precious time. I should have kept this as a vocal demo. I really shouldn't have added anything else. But yo, whoop-de-doo, there you go. I think I don't have to I don't have this showing off. I'm pretty sure that this would really put the nail in the coffin for this computer. And I'll have to get a new one with lower storage, and then what emoji is that? What the hell is that? I can't see what that is. Speaking of vocals, I need to hire more people. I forgot to put up the image. What image? And for what? Oh, wait. Yeah, I need to close Eteral Orchestra. Orchestral. Orchestral. Excuse me. Alright, here, I can show this. Yep, yes I can. I can show this off. Alright, this is the quote, Scallyrags and Theramine difference.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
That's what I made last night, and I'm wondering. Sorry, I didn't get the chance to read the chat. I'll get to that in a bit. But I'm wondering if I should throw this in with the other song. Hold on, I need to read all this. Okay, yeah. If you want any help with vocals, you're looking at them. Yeah, I'd seek any opportunity I can. Very good, Los Scallyragito. They don't call me Scallyrag for nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, that made it big, didn't it? I still remember like, 2 people animated it, and I love them both. Yeah. Here's that. Now the question, actually, I should poll that. Should I throw this in the other song? And that should like at least solidify the theremin. This theremin is more higher than Scallyrag. It's basically a more raspy version of that. Okay. Man, I wanted to do a Cry For Me paranormal one, but I saw so many people do it already. I'm just, I can't do it anymore. Though I did want to also do a T Perina one, but I never got to that because I know the mixing's freaking terrible on that. Yes, I dropped freaking. I don't want to swear as much. Screw it. I'm VisiPop now. Fuck. Oh, these were really bad. Were they really? Huh. I mean, I don't know. I haven't listened to most of them. All I just know is that I saw some people do it and I didn't consider it. I would have, but I didn't. I could have cut you guys up, but I didn't. But I could have. But I used fish was trying to make it worked out. Here, send it to me. I'll check that out definitely. Wait, what the hell's Jennifer's Body? I've never heard that before. No, I saw the discussion of hold on, wait. Theramine is more higher and Scallywags is more raspy. Well, here's the thing. Um, I think it really depends on how you execute the vocals because I try to do as like faithful as like their own respectiveness. Like,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
right, that's Theramine, and then this is clearly Scallywags. But the thing is, I do know people that would try to make Theramine a little bit more. How do I say this? Lower range, bassy, with the baritone voice. So it's like more of like, whoa, 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 and it comes out well, something like that. I think, right? People have done that. I'm pretty sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to think of what is it? Terror of Organs. Oh yeah, that's been going around. The Shadow Islet Cry for Me. More Silent Sanctum and kind of on Nexus. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. But you know, Scallywags already has the definitive like lower. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Though I guess if you put like some sort of wobble on here, there is something in my throat. Anyway, if you put like a wobble on here, you could get Theramine, but I just made this entirely for fun. I do remember I was in a grocery store one time, and I was thinking to myself, what would a song sound like if Theramine and Scallywags were duetting? And then a couple months later, I would assume, I'm here. Though this isn't a full-fledged song. How would this sound faster? Hold on, wait. What song is the other song? Let's see what I got. I'll do my own version of that only because I'm Shadows bass. I used to say I want to kick with the 808s. Anyway, use vocal doubler on flanger on Theramide. I don't know what a doubler is. I haven't branched out that much in terms of VSTs. But flanger, actually, I try to. Where are you? One of these is it. Oh, well, no, yeah, yes. Oh, you're over here, excuse me. I tried to open. No, I didn't. I tried to open a chorus. That didn't work, and I didn't consider flanger. Actually, how would that sound?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Which do I replace? Stereo, replace. Flanger. I've used it on Blur and Theramine. Alright, well, let's see if this works.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, you might be onto something.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Does that sound good?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You still have your Discord account. Yeah, I still have my Discord account. I don't plan on leaving. I don't know much more. Speak. I don't know what more I can do with it. What else? I still have my Discord. Yes. So if you want to join, yeah, I'd like to join and do vocals. My only problem is that I didn't know what to do because instructions weren't entirely clear, but if that's the case and there's more clarity, then sign me up. Maybe a little lower the reverb.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, with the flanger.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, yep, that's Theramond, alright. More organized. Planned a lot in my old one, but not much make me clean now. Okay. Yeah, once again, I do it just to need more clarity. But yeah, absolutely sign me up. Don't do that. Before I close this, save as is. You know what? Yeah, save changes. I would say use a little alter code. I don't know if I have the space for that or how to if that's something I need a yo ho ho for. But I can tell you right now I don't have it. Okay, more on the song now. We're fine. Okay. Could I try adding guitar? Blah 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 blah. Wow, this is quite the list. All right, well, if that's the case, I don't know how to yeah, I don't know how to do that. How to for it. I don't know how to that for any kind of VCs in general. I think I tried to do it with can I even admit this? You know what? That's a story for another time. I'll say that much. I don't want to get lawsuits coming my way. If by the off chance this goes anywhere. Yeah, you know what? I'll pull it. I'll send you a link probably. Actually, I'm pretty sure doesn't Nightbear use something from Sound Toys? I wanted to try that out. I just couldn't start Q&A. Should the Theramond Scally Rags demo be used in the song? Question mark. Okay, okay. Oh wait, that says Q&A. That's not poll. Poll. Ooh, wait, yeah, hold on. Yes. Match with tempo. Yes. Here's the thing, I've tried countless times to at least attempt an accurate Nightbear. I never got close. Like, I genuinely could never get close. Oh, wait, what was I on? I mean, there were some moments I'd say where I've gotten close, but in general, I can't. I could. I think when I forgot Shadow Islet was pretty good. Shadow Islet. Oh, the one from that one prediction. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought I did okay there. Not my favorite, but it's good. I say my favorite though is the Crystal Islet one made by the same guy. I I think Fast Game Nightbird is scary. It really is. Like you have the regular. Actually, I want to see if I can do this at the moment. What am I saying? Okay. Yes. With the slow tempo. Add option. No. In all caps. You know what? Yeah. All right. Go ahead and vote on that while I demonstrate my problem or that argument with the bear. Like, genuinely, as much as I love Nightbear, I just wish that I could do his voice so accurate. I'll go ahead and not unmute, by the way. I'll keep the microphone on. Oh, maybe not metronome. Any flippin' moment now. There we go. Yo, 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 yo. That's a good demo. That's like, I remember what he was doing for. Yeah, I remember Ben when he was showing off the new recording booth feature. He kind of had that voice. Yo, yo. But I don't know if you like. And this is where, yeah, this is where I'm running the issues with Nightmare. The voice is like very distinct. Like I'm seeing a lot of stuff on like, oh, it sounds like it's in pain. Oh, it sounds like it doesn't want to do this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. And that's the issue. You can't really do that while also singing. Yo, 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 yo. You could, no, but I mean like, I guess if you're trying to do just a voice, then you're gonna need like a lot of pitch correcting to do that. But yeah, it's definitely layered. Anyway, with Nightbear, right? You got your regular. Actually, let me like go ahead and do this while we're at it. That's good. Also, Nightbear is not gonna be included in the song. I don't know if I want to include it. If I might. Just not for now. Alright, this is the general structure of Nightbear. You have the regular pitch layer. Let me pull this up. Yo, 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 yo. You have the one that's like pitched up an octave without the format changing. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. You have the little squeaker. Yo, 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 yo. And you have the bass. Yo, 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 yo. Like mix these around and you get Nightbear. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. And then that with like the robot filter that's going on, which I cannot recreate. Sorry, what am I looking at here? Nightbear's voice without the pitching effect sounds low, but like small from a fork away. Nightbear sounds pitful. Are you able to do Jellyfish Hillbilly? Am I able to do it? Yes, I am. I don't know where I was going with that. Catch this curveball. Oh, that's cool. Now I don't know what to say on the creep. You should add excerpt. Should I add excerpt? I thought about it genuinely. No, I think Weasel is already a good solidified transition. Well, I did allow Platy, didn't I? And I cut a section out, didn't I? No, I didn't. But I was gonna cut a section. It could be rearranged. All I need is for my. No, yeah, I can definitely do Jelly. I did a Jelly for someone else's uh Poilet prediction. Yeah, I'm calling it Poilet. Dude, listen, if Zeroate doesn't use its no, listen here. I know this wouldn't make sense, but if Poison Island isn't on Zeroate's feet, I don't want it. Miss me with that. You are not gonna have a toxic biohazard of a land and not, or you cannot have a setting that is a toxic biohazard and have it not be on a foot. Poila is actually a wait what? It's like let's put this to consideration. I remember the discussion of Smash Bros and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl where everyone was talking about, oh, Master Hand, and then when it came to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, oh, the Nickelodeon foot. So that's my only counter argument. What was I gonna search up? Oh yeah, toilet. Listen, I just thought it was funny sounding because it sounds like toilet. Search instead for toilet. Thank you, Gemini AI over you.
Looks like you might have a typo. Could you clarify what you're looking for?
Whatever. What happened? I don't know how long you were gone for. I added Mammoth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Owlesk. I showed off a Scallyrags and Theramine demo. I could probably send it to you alone, and that's about it. As far as this has gone, man, I barely made any progress. How long has the stream has gone? Like 2 hours now? 3? Yeah. Whatever. It's not like I'm not gonna like, stop here. I want to be straight up a giant pointer finger pointing towards the middle. The one giant coke nail. The coke nail. Yep, that's happened as well. I've been imprisoned, and I am nothing more than a circus animal. Here, let me do like a Gel Billy Dumbo or Gel Billy Dumbo, Gel Billy demo. Bop bang bop a doo bop bang bop bang dabbity bop bop. Yeah, that's a Gel Billy. I can't open Discord right now. Who knows what kind of nefarious stuff I have. That's not putting anything into suggestions anyway. Alright. Oh, pork jets. Oh, it's like it was designated for me. Oh, Bon, you shouldn't have. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, Poison Islet. If it isn't on a foot, I don't want it. Actually, no. Yeah, you know what? No. If it isn't, no. Here's what I'm thinking. I want Poison Islet to be, or it couldn't be the arm. It could. Wait a minute. I'm thinking either the foot or the armpit. Probably not actually on the armpit, but at least show a little to signify how gross Poison Islet is. Because, you know, it's a biohazard. It's gross. It's supposed to be. I mean, hey, on topic with the feet thing, Repetillo. That's all I gotta say. Oh, you're not making a Poison Islet? Alright, well, I wasn't saying you were. I'm just on the topic of Poison Islet. I was just thinking about it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, I guess I should actually get back to this. Um, Man, what else is there to add? I got a whole thing of monsters, and yet I'm not thinking of a single thing to do with these. Uh, Chat, should I go back to the Theramite Scallywags demo? I did host a poll, didn't I? There's 3 votes, and it says match with the tempo. Sunday, I really don't know about adding Xer. Once again, I'm already fine with Weasel. It really would be a hat in a hat. Yeah, I know that's the... I know you're joking, dingus. I'm also joshing with you. Duh. Anyway, oh, how... Did these things have a long tail? Jesus. Oh, no, yeah, should I go back to the demo? You know what, why not? Actually, oh, don't do that. Oh, I'm gonna spoil something. Oh, brother. Oh, it is a mess. It's a mess of things. Everything's all over the place. Okay, you guys seriously need to put /P on everything, or /P /J on everything. I can't tell. We need tone indicators on here. You know what? Here, let me suggest some somewhere. Here, just throw all of these on everything. It's like a 5-year-old with ketchup. It's gotta go on everything. Oh, that's right. I did add. How did I forget? Moments ago, I added a few changes to Theramide. Piplash. I can only wonder why. Yeah, Piplash wouldn't be so bad. Okay, if I'm gonna need this thing to open more fastly, I'm gonna have to actually close orchestral. Orchestral. Yeah, I had not doing so good in the English language. Combendulum. The vocabulary. Oh man, I forgot about Fire Resort. Actually, weird flex, but okay. I learned how to play the Fire Resort flugel on an actual trumpet. Should I go ahead and do that now? Just to prove it? Oh, that'll be doing too much. I don't want to actually grab my I mean, if you guys want. Baseline like a bait. Well, I have Snizer on the waiting list, so I did want to get to that eventually. What the hell is a pipey glitch? Did I even pronounce that right? Peep. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that. No, everything else I had is open. I'm somehow everything didn't save unless I unmuted everything. Yeah, that's fine. Plucky, if you're still here, this is what you missed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
And as for the poll, I've yet to end it yet, but I'm asking if I should do like a slow down. It's going to need to transition here to there. And I don't want to extend the song as is, but I do want to consider throwing this into the song. Yep. Close that. I'll check back in the. Actually, how's the poll doing? What does it look like now? So far, we only got 3 votes. What are we thinking? It's looking to be a yes, but of what? Yes, match the tempo, or yes with the slowdown? I don't know what's gonna sound like slowed down though. Actually, or fastened. No, the demo was already slow enough. It's by 20. I'm spitting everywhere. This is gross. I'm not even doing shrub. Oh my god, wait. Brazilian Brazilian funk shrub. Shelby? I had Ziggurat planned, but I think I could swap out that for that. Let's see. Actually, I don't want to sit through the intro. Should be that one. Actually, I'm pretty sure everyone hates Baby No Money's music. Except for Lala. Actually, you know what? That one's overrated. I'm gonna say that right now. And that's like a collaborated song, so it's not entirely his, is it? I do have a favorite song for Baby No Money. Bing Bong. I like that one. Yeah, no, Baby No Money. He's just hated for glorifying himself. Baby No Money. Yeah, that's me. Baby No Money. I'm Baby No Money. Baby No Money. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to leak the new song that he's dropping. No, I think Baby No Money is okay with music. I mean, I say that I say I have a favorite song. So, which is it? Can you open? Thank you. Actually, is this thing running any more smoothly now? Here, let me. Yeah, it looks to be a little slow over there. This one. That's not the. That probably isn't that one. General. That's not that one. Nope. 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 There we go. Hi. That's right. We're doing it. Okay, that should be a little better now. My God. That's too fast. Okay. Actually, I remember listening to that song once. It's okay. It's not my thing, clearly. Who the hell is yelling on stage? Jesus. Let's see.
Bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, 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 bum, bum, bottom, bottom, bottom,
Yeah, that works. I'm out of ideas. Dear God. Let's see how the poll is. And it looks to be match with the temple. Okay. Alright, well that's a decided. The only problem now is where is it gonna fit?
Bottom. Bottom.
I guess I could switch this part out, right? Yeah. Wait, let's put this perspective. Hold on. I don't have it on me, but okay. Whoa, 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 that could work. You know what? I'm not entirely against that. I don't know what I was doing at the end here. I just that was off memory. You know what? I'm not against that though. I will say that. ZZ. Oh, but that means I will need to ditch this part too. Would it? Yeah, it would. So I could still maintain the 240-minute mark. Yeah, that's definitely on the. You know what? Let me go on to my Bazinga idea. Is it in here? Yeah, probably. Actually, I was thinking about this. What are your guys' Ooh, don't have that one. What do you guys have for your legendary predictions? Like what? Who would you like to see as a legendary monster in My Singing Monsters? I have an assorted list. I haven't written it down, but I do have my top picks. I'll get to that before you guys, or after you guys. I want to hear what your craziest ideas are. Actually, if I want this to run any smoothly, we're gonna have to kill this guy, Steven. Elvis on Party Island. Boom, boom, boom. I'm nothing but a hound dog. Right. And then, like, as a substitute for Cybop, it does a little, like Johnny Bravo. Although that'd be like, no, because Johnny Bravo was based off of Elvis Presley, wasn't he? Oh, there, pretty mama. Wait. Do I want to? Oh, where am I in the song? I shouldn't mimic the actual VST here. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, hold on. Alright, guys. I hate to say it, but I think the stream's gonna have to end here. I got plans for the rest of the day, and yeah, it's been a fun ride. It was nice to get back in the space, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Good.